What's going on, Credit Sniper? This is your boy Carlos Vega with the best credit blueprint. Today, I want to teach you how to remove late payments the fastest possible, guys. Let's do it now. This is what I want you to do. I want you to take charge. We're about to be, this is December, we're about to be the end of 2021. I want you to start taking charge of 2022. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spreading out.
What's going on, Credit Snipers? Welcome back. You know what? If you're here new today, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click on the bell icon. Make sure you click on the bell icon. Make sure you click on all, so like that. Every content that I put every single day, you get notified. You get it too as well. Guys, one thing that I want you to do is, hey, today I want to teach you how to remove late payments. Hey, like and share. Help a friend. Hey, this is going to help you. I want you to help somebody else. Your goal and your homework is make sure you actually help 3 different people. And that's what I want to do. Share it with them. At the same time, give me the thumbs up. Why I want you to give me the thumbs up? That's going to help me with the algorithms of YouTube. It's going to help me to reach more people. This is free content. I want to put it out there for you guys. Guys, not too long ago, I was in a 595, guys. Today, I find myself in an 804 credit score. Now, anything over 781, guys, you guys are golden. And this is what I want to do. I want to help you. There was no blueprint for me. I had to create it myself, and I want to share this with you. Now, let's roll. Now, guys, why would you want to remove late payments? Now, late payments affect your credit score. They lower your credit score dramatically. As a matter of fact, let me give you an example. Not too long ago, actually, I found myself in two of my credit scores, TransUnion and Equifax, going down more than 100 points. And it was a late payment because of me. This is what it was. I had a Toyota account or a lease that I did. I paid the vehicle off, returned it was June time frame, paid off, everything green. If you've seen your credit report before, you actually see that when you pay everything on time, it's the green, red if you go over 30, 60, 90, or even 120 days. Now, my account was closed in June. For some reason, Toyota on the following month in July reported the account 120 days late. It was either clerical or machine error. But guess what? That dramatically brought down my score. And guys, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on. But you know what? This pushed me to actually help you out because this can affect you. And back then, I wanted to buy a house. Guess what? I couldn't do until I fixed my credit. Buy a house, guys. So, you know what? One of the main things I want to tell you is like, look, if you were affected by COVID, like many of us were, between March 2020 or March 2020 and December 31st, 2020. President Trump, like it or hate it, he imposed something, he put a law in which is called a COVID relief program. And in this act that he made, any late payments that you had during that time are to come off. Now, guess what, guys? We actually do a little trial and error with many of our attorneys. And we came up with a letter, we call it the cover letter, in which we could help you and we could show you and we could give it to you. If you had a late payment between that time, March 2020 and December 31st, 2020, guys, automatically remove them. Anything before that or anything after that, so let's just say any late payments that you have before March 2020, let's just say December 2019, and January and forward from 2021, guess what, guys? We also have something called a goodwill letter. And this goodwill letter is going to tell you and show you or actually tell the creditor that, hey, guess what, guys? You know what? My situation have changed. Life happens, guys. We understand. And sometimes we go through situation, death in the family, lost a job, a relocation, a marriage, divorce, and so many things that can happen, unforeseen things that we know it happens. But guys, you'd be surprised how a lot of these letters and how talking to the creditors could take you that far. You know why? Because they have a system, it's called the Oscar system, in which they are able to put in late payments, but also they are able to take off those late payments from your credit report. But it depends on what you actually let them know, talk to them about, and how they're willing to help you. Now, something that I want to emphasize is this goodwill letter is not the same one that you find anywhere, guys. We did a lot of trial and error. That cookie cutter letter that you find in Google, guys, you can use it, but I tell you what, the credit bureaus have a scoring system, and also the creditors as well. So if you find that, don't use it. Let's put it that way. That's a cookie cutter letter. Everybody's using it. It's not working. Let me help you. Let's show you, and let me give you what we already have proven that works and work for our clients, work for ourselves. I continue doing these things, and it's for myself. So everything, any little things that you find in our course is because I tried it. I've been there, done it. For the sure, I want to make sure that I share it with you. All right, guys. So like I said before, too, when you call your creditor, you want to also talk to him, become the best friend. Also, let them know the situation in which it happened. You know what? When you actually talk to Goodwill, you could talk to Goodwill letter, but you can also call your creditor and let them know, look, guys, this situation happened. I was in a really bind, but if you see my credit history or my payment history, it's always been on time. I may have like 1 or 2 late payments. Hey, can you guys work with me? I'm trying, let's just say you're trying to buy a house, you're trying to improve, you're trying to get a loan for a vehicle because of your family, you're trying to go to school, or you're trying to do whatever you can. Make sure that you try to be kind and friendly to them. They have the ability to take off those late payments. One of the main things that will work with your creditor, if you try this trick, is make sure that you let them know, hey, look, I'm going to put this account in auto deduct, auto pay, that you gotta go ahead and connect it to your bank account, to your checking account. That will show them, make them feel secure that you are actually going to keep your word, and going forward you're also going to be paying on time. One of the things that I ask you is, if you put your account or your credit account on auto pay, make sure that your checking account is backed by your savings. Never go on an overdraft, because that completely could damage your relationship with your banker. All right, guys, so we talked about the Goodwill letter, we talked about the cover letter, we talked about actually calling your creditor and try to work out a plan with them. The last thing is that I need you to understand is that under the CARE Act, or under the Act of 1970, you have the ability, the right, to challenge any account on your credit report. If you believe that it's erroneous, it's wrong, it's the validity is not correct. Anything and everything, you have the right. So you could challenge the account overall. But you know what? Keep in mind that if you have more than 2 payments or late payments, you have 6, 7 late payments, guys, more than likely none of the letters that I spoke to you about and calling and try to work something out may not work, because this is a repeated offense that you've been doing against a creditor. So something you got to keep in mind is you also can then challenge the whole account and you can win. Now, there's different ways that you could do this. You can actually go and freeze all your sub-bureaus and then start challenging the validity. Now, you also got to make sure there's tactics to this, in which you go to your credit bureau and you also clean your name. Make sure you sanitize your name. Make sure that you actually have the name that's not associated most of the time with that account. And I'll tell you why is most of the time our names, they have variation, different names, and they never get it right. It's your job to actually go and make sure that you have that there. But at the same time, make sure that you change the address on your credit report that is associated with that account. You can always change it. You can always say, I moved, work something out with a friend, with a family member. But the main thing is the validity, how they're going to verify the validity of that account is by verifying with the sub-bureaus. No matter what, they have 30 days in which they need to verify and respond to you for any account, any dispute that you make. So you have the right to do this. Now, in the Best Credit Blueprint, we have the A to C on how to do this, going through all letters from cover letter, you have the Goodwill letter, those are the strategies in which you call out your creditor, but at the same time, the ability to dispute any accounts on your credit report. Guys, I want to tell you that I done this. The Best Credit Blueprint was created for me. I went from 595 to an 804 because I went through hardships in my life. Even though that I was an investor, I was cash rich but credit poor. And guys, like we all know, cash money talks, but credit holds conversations. And you'd be surprised where credit takes you, because at the end of the day, the bigger players have the money, and what you want to do, you want to use other people's money, and other people's money is the biggest player. Guys, I want to make sure that I help you. Share this video. If it helped you, share it. Make sure you comment. Let me know how we did. Let me know how I can help you. Let me know any other topics that you guys want to know about. This is one of the topics that one of my clients talked to me about, and I want to share with you as I help them to actually take off some of these accounts from his credit report. But at the same time, I want to make sure that you click on that bell icon so that you'll be notified every time we gave you some new content. Use this, try it out, let me know how it goes. All right, guys, give me the thumbs up. I want to be able to reach thousands and thousands of people. I want to help many of you. And the only way that I'm going to do it is if YouTube see that you love this content. And that's how I want to be able to reach many. My goal is to help you get to the 800 club. And the 800 club is where we all at. I'll see you soon, guys. This is your boy, Carlos Estrada Vega, with the best credit blueprint. And I'll see you in the next video.
I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big bucks, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them?